For the third straight year, the Toronto Raptors met the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoffs. And after wrestling with their demons, strengthening their mental resolve, and adjusting their offensive philosophy, they finally broke through with a decisive Game 1 victory, putting to bed all the doubters and the... So, the Raptors didn't actually win the game. With 10 minutes to go, they had a 10-point lead and seemed to have the game under control. They opened the game attacking the weakest link in the Cavs defense, Kevin Love, getting him in the pick and roll where it was a free run right to the rim, or letting Jonas Valanciunas just have his way with him down low for putbacks. In the third quarter, the Raptors extended their lead by attacking Love again down low with JV, who was, quite frankly, loving it. One would think Ty Lue would want to stay big to combat Valanciunas' size, but Lue went the other way, throwing out a small lineup that had played only 22 minutes together all season long. And wouldn't you know it, it got them right back in the game. Jeff Green's speed neutralized JV, who couldn't keep him in front with no help off of their shooters. And Valanciunas was in good position on this LeBron screen, but you can see his foolish worry about Green shooting leaves the area, and LeBron simply and violently reverse tomahawks. Off the turnover, the Cavs attack in transition and catch Valanciunas in his preferred spot, guarding the paint. However, he leaves J.R. Smith wide open to hit one of his 5 threes in this game. And again, you can see Valanciunas' natural tendency is to sink down into the lane, even against a non-dribbler like Korver, and that gets Green an open shot in rhythm. Let's not forget that zombie Tristan Thompson has been resurrected from some deep recess of the Cavs bench, doing a reasonable impersonation of the active and crucial role he had in their title season. He continually gave new possessions to the Cavs and even put back a couple of these offensive boards. Even more surprising was his ability to bounce the ball into a move and finish over the defense. His 14 points and 4 free throws were crucial to keeping the Cavs close throughout the game. Not to be overlooked was OG Anunoby's good defense on LeBron James. He was harassed and pressured into 40% shooting, and OG was able to simply make him work a little harder to get these shots off. That said, some of these misses won't happen again, and it's got to make Raptors fans a bit worried. But not as worried as they should be about the fourth quarter meltdown, where the Raptors missed 11 straight field goals, and it was less about the number and more about the how. They run this very strange set where Ibaka is trying to set a ball screen for Lowry going left, but it's at the same time Valanciunas is cutting right into that area for a high post catch. The spacing is now completely off, but they salvage it with a drive and a shot in the paint. But here's where the game might have been lost. With the prospect of going up by 5 deep into the fourth, JV can't finish point blank at the rim. Remember, Valanciunas isn't that used to fourth quarter minutes, so I'm sure he's determined to prove his value here. And he gets right to the basket, but misses another bunny right at the rim. The crucial moment where the game felt like it was lost was on this possession. Gone is the ball and player movement, but I like how Lowry was trying to free up Ibaka for an open shot. However, DeRozan has tunnel vision and misses him when he was open. Lowry seems hesitant to attack LeBron, but what is DeRozan doing? It's almost like if he could have sat on a chair behind the scorer's table, he would. And this allowed his man to completely blow up the pick and roll. Oh, and where was Ibaka wandering to? And then wasting a timeout here was crucial. To make matters even worse, they get a 5-second call turnover on the inbounds. Even still, with a by-the-book call on LeBron, who doesn't let Ibaka land on his 3, they've got a 4-point lead late. Great alignment of players in this set as Valanciunas can't protect the rim because he's guarding Love, and setting the ball screen with Korver means DeRozan doesn't want to help. An easy layup cuts the lead. And then, after all the drama and the missed shots by LeBron and good defense by OG, they let him go one-on-one down low. The Raptors get about as good of a shot as they could hope for from LeBron, and he still hits it to tie the game. On the last possession for the Raptors, they set a series of ball screens, but what was the goal here? They get LeBron off of DeRozan, which is good, but then they screen again to get a good defender right back on him in Hill. Wouldn't it have made more sense to screen and force Thompson to guard him on the perimeter without rim protection? I guess you can't argue with an open Van Vliet 3, but it misses. But why would DeRozan try a quick tip from the dotted line? He'd have been better off gathering it and going up strong and getting free throws to win the game. That said, they had 2 other layups for the win, and this is where you start to wonder if the Raptors have any hope of beating the Cavaliers. I mean, check this last shot for LeBron. It's almost like Lowry wanted to give him the wide open shot for the game. Overtime was almost a formality, as the offense couldn't generate good shots mostly, and the Cavs nailed a couple of 3 balls, one on the dreaded helping one pass away mistake. And now Jurassic Park is back to wringing their hands, wondering if their team can shake their demons, overcome the mental anguish of losing to LeBron, and get back in this series. The Cavs did not play well. Look at the net rating of the top 4 lineups for the Raptors. Yet Cleveland still won, on the road, stealing home court advantage. This is a tough mountain to climb, and I fear it's too treacherous for the Raptors to scale.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!